Hi, welcome to RockinRobin's Garage Sale Finds. I am RockinRobin, and today we are talking about a serious subject. We always tell you good things about all kinds of stuff that involves online selling, but today is serious. We're talking about scams, especially if you're new to eBay. It's seller scams. If you're a seller, these are some of the scams you should be aware of. Now, we have been selling for 20 years, and we started selling on eBay. We started selling over 20 years ago. That was the first format we started selling on. Then we started selling at the flea market. Now we also sell on Mercari. We sell on Poshmark. And I told you, we sell at the flea market. So those are the places that we sell. But today is about scams. And these can happen anywhere, but these are predominantly scams that have happened on eBay. And I know because some have happened to me and I've had to do some things about them. And we'll tell you how you can try to avoid these and what you should do if you have been taken. These are things you need to know if you're a beginner and you haven't experienced this. Or if you just experienced it and you say, I've been doing this for years, all of a sudden this happened. What should I do? We'll give you what we think you should do. You stay with us. We'll be right back. Hi. So today we're talking about scams. Scams on eBay if you're a seller. Things you need to be aware of. Nobody wants to lose their money on eBay. You're selling an item, you're giving a service, you expect to get paid for it. Well, some people will try to take that from you. Now, the first one is called the overpayment offer. What happens is you just start off, you have zero feedback, and you have, say, 10 items. Now, I recently started a new account. I have several accounts. I started an eBay account, and I put up 10 pairs of shoes, and they ranged anywhere from $100 to $50. Well, nothing happened. I woke up the next morning and I had all these offers. Now, they offered more than the asking price. They said, I'm willing to pay you $60 rather than $50. Will you sell it to me? Well, why didn't they just buy it now? I mean, these were all on buy it nows. Okay, so what would happen is they're going to send you a fraudulent check. They're going to want to send you some kind of something that bounces. Now, it looks real. It could be a money order. You think, this is fine. And it'll go to the bank. You send the item. A few days later, it bounces. You have nothing. You have no records. You have nothing. Because they didn't go through eBay. They offered to pay you more if you don't go through eBay. They have to go through eBay. Don't accept offers outside of eBay. There's rules on eBay for a reason. eBay will kick you off if they find out you do that. And they do read your emails. And you can lose money. So don't try to beat the system. It's there because it's going to beat you. Don't do it. The second scam is a buyer will offer to buy your purchase and charge you a bigger payment. But they want it sent to Nigeria or India, somewhere. They want your PayPal address. They say, give me your PayPal address and I'll send you money to your PayPal. You think, all right, this is not a money order, so I should get it. Well, after they get your PayPal address, they contact you and they pretend that they're from PayPal. They say, oh, we're from PayPal. Can you give the postal tracking numbers on the item? Because as soon as you give the postal tracking numbers, we will release the money. Well, you know, it's them. They're the ones calling you. They want you to send the item, and once you've put the item in and sent it, they don't release any money because they never had any money released. You just lost your item. So if you get a call and they say it's from PayPal for any reason, you call back. You find your PayPal number and you call through that number. Don't look at all your emails because you may have an email and say, PayPal. It's probably not really PayPal. Don't ever go into one of your emails and they say, click here to go to your PayPal account. Don't ever do that because that's a scam. Always go directly to your PayPal account and do whatever they say from there if that needs to be done. PayPal doesn't call you. You need to hang up and call PayPal from their number. Do not accept phone calls like that because they're scams. They're trying to find a way to get your information and then they're going to steal your money, steal your items and everything. So go through the proper things. Don't accept anytime anybody offers you more than you're selling the item for, it's a scam. Realize that. I don't care if they say they're going to pay you through PayPal or through money order. It's a scam. Tell eBay. The best thing to do is you need to call eBay, and then eBay will have you forward the emails to them. And what they're going to do is they're going to kick them off. Now, these people can start a whole nother account and do this all over to someone else. But it delays what they're going to do. It kicks them off. eBay knows what's going on. They'll keep better track of this person, that type of thing. So that's one of the scams that is bad. The overpayment and the change of address. Ignore those. Scam number 3. Scam number 3 is known as the empty box scam. Everything seems normal. They pay you through PayPal, you send the item. Everything's fine. The buyer says, I got an empty box. There was nothing in it. They make a claim through eBay. eBay says we have to return the item. They return to you an empty box. What happens? You got nothing. Even if they tell eBay they got the item and it was damaged, they can still send you back an empty box. As long as they send it, it's an empty box. And let me tell you, there's nothing you can do. They can take the item, say it was broken, whatever, and then send you the item back, and you get the empty box. And they said, oh, it was in the box, but the post office or UPS or whoever must have lost it. Now, they can say that, or they can just say they got the empty box. Either way, there's 2 empty boxes, and you lost your item. So the best way to avoid that is if you sell through USPS or anywhere, get a tracking number. Always have the tracking number so you know what's in it, and get insurance, because if it's expensive, you need to have insurance. Now, maybe they really did get empty box. I never believe that, because the post office doesn't usually deliver empty boxes. They may damage stuff. Boxes may be all kinds of problems, but an empty box, very suspicious. That's another scam. The next one is the buyer says the item was not received. I never received the item. I want my money back. Now, I had that happen to me just yesterday. I sent out some John Frieda, and the person said, I never got the item. I want my money back. Well, I have a tracking number. I supplied them with a tracking number. I supplied eBay with a tracking number. The USPS said in the tracking number that the item was delayed delivery for 1 day. I don't know what the reason was. Maybe with the coronavirus, they have a lot of issues. I don't know what's going on. But it said it was delayed, and you know what? I sent them the tracking number, and the complaint is gone. I don't know if they received it or not, but how can they make a claim when the item it hasn't been delivered and the post office says it's going to be delivered in 1 day? We'll see what happens today. Okay, another scam is the broken item scam. Person's going to say, I received an item and it was broken. What they're going to do is they're going to send you back another item that they had of the same thing that's broken. I had a friend of mine who sent a complete brand new Monopoly game, mint in plastic. The person said, I received it and pieces were missing. And they were like, what do you mean pieces are missing? So they said, send it back to me. I'm not giving you a discount, because they wanted to get some money back. She said, send it back to me. They sent it back. It wasn't even the same Monopoly set. I mean, it was obviously old and torn and ripped and used. She was like, this isn't even the same one. But it's a scam, and you could get caught into it, and it does happen. If you send an item that's valuable and has a serial number, write down the serial number. Take a photo of the serial number. Do that with electronics. Some people put little tags or little dots or little things on the item so they know if it doesn't have that, that wasn't theirs. There's things you can do, and then you have to fight through eBay. But the scams will happen. Make sure you do everything you can to protect yourself. Now, another one, and I hadn't heard of this until recently. Buyer uses a credit card, pays through PayPal, but they pay the PayPal through the credit card. And what happens is you send out the item, you've got payment through PayPal. So you send out the item. Then they get the item and they call their credit card company, and they can use any excuse. They can say, I changed my mind, I don't want the item, I never got this item, whatever they want. The credit card pulls the money from PayPal. PayPal pulls the money from you, and you lose your money. I have a friend recently who told me she bought some books, and she said, after I waited a month, and I know books taking a long time with coronavirus, she says, I just called the credit card company and have them pull the money. I'm not paying for something that didn't arrive. Now, I don't know if she ever received the item, or maybe she was right, maybe she was wrong, but if she purchased the item and just got it late, she got her money and the book. So you never know what's going on. You have to be very careful. Now, here is the last one, and this one happens a lot. Customer wants their money back, either a portion or they threaten to give you negative feedback. Nobody wants negative feedback. It hurts in so many ways. You try your best to be as honest and to be as good to your customers as you can. But sometimes customers will threaten you and they'll say, I'm going to give you negative feedback unless you do this, this, or this. What you do is you take their emails and you send them to eBay. This way, if they do give you negative feedback, eBay will take the feedback off and they will yell at them. They might get suspended. They might get their account totally canceled. They will get something, but you won't get the negative feedback. Don't ever get blackmailed through feedback. That is not going to happen. So I hope I gave you a sample, I gave you 7 scams. So I hope that you learned from those and you know what you can do to avoid some of those problems. Sometimes you're going to have things. I often tell people about my DVD where somebody bought a DVD for me. It was brand new, unopened. They watched the movie. They didn't like the DVD. They decided they didn't want it, but they watched it and they sent it back. And there was nothing I can do. Sometimes you're going to have problems like that. You can't always solve them no matter what you do on eBay. Scams happen. But if you know about some of the scams out there, you can prevent them before they happen. You can avoid them. Now, I'm going to tell you 90% of the people out there are honest. They're going to take the item. They're going to give you good feedback. They're going to be happy. But you got that 10% that you don't know what they're up to, and they're going to find a way to scam you. Accept that you're going to be scammed at some point, but avoid these if you can. So if you're new to eBay, I hope that these helped you. Even if you've been doing eBay for a while, it's good to know about these types of scams. You know, we want to help you. We come out Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays with new videos, and each video is meant to teach you something that you can learn to make your eBay business better. So I hope that you're always watching us. Also, right now we're having a contest. So make sure you subscribe. If you subscribe, give us a thumbs up and use the words good tips or great tips in the comment. You are entered automatically. On August 31st, I'm going to pull some name out of a hat and someone is going to win a $20 gift card for Home Depot. I like Home Depot, so that's why I chose them. Next time I'm thinking about doing eBay, you might want to do something with that. So you stay with us. You enjoy all our tips because we love to give them to you. Ask me any questions in the comments. I'm here for you. I want to help all your eBay problems. So right now, what we tell you at the end of every video, go get some items that you want to sell on eBay or Mercari or Poshmark, wherever it is you sell. Put them up and go make yourself some money. This is RockinRobin. I'll see you on Friday.